Welcome back to Popes and Finals. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV, the Isles. We are trying to go for the Inner Turmoil achievement. We have to have 20 non-island provinces by 1500. We have 0 right now. And we did take a bunch of land from Scotland, but it's still on an island. And now we're trying to kind of keep our country alive. Not that we've taken all that land. We have rebels rising up and no money and no prestige and war exhaustion and low crown land and. But we're alive and kicking-ish. So that's cool. We're improving the Castilians and the Papal State. The Papal State because we have a mission by our clergy to do it, and the Castilians because there's an off chance we can ally them, and that would be nice. We have to remember to go next year, well, maybe 57, to grab a bunch of land from the estates. Might want to go and click some buttons on these just to make them more happy. Could give them private trade fleets. Doesn't cost me anything right now. Gives them more loyalty equilibrium. It does actually save me some tiny bit of money on my boats and makes me a bit more money from trade. It's going to do it. It's not a long-term thing, but this is not a long-term campaign. I've claimed this before, and I will say so again. Now the question is, where do we go from here? I think we have to break with Denmark at some point and take Norway and maybe some Sweden. There goes the mission. Excellent. What else do we do with you? The British still hate me, but they're mostly improved, so I guess that's all we can do. We have claims on a bunch of stuff in Ireland. Also royally married to 2 people in Ireland. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ally Sligo. Why would you do that? Thank you for asking. The reason I want to ally Sligo is not because I think they would provide much of a benefit, as in combat stats, deterrent, anything. They do provide a bit of a fleet, and they do give us a foothold on the island to park troops before we declare war. Unfortunately, I believe in order to be able to do that, I need to call them into the war. I can't just have military access and not call them in. Which means we need favors or attack somebody that they want land from. Like Tyrconnell, maybe. Who's to Denmark. Oof. You who are a subject of the English. Kildare, who is an option. And Thomond. All these neighbors are people that we could declare on. Well, that these probably want land from. Yep. However, if we were to do that, then we would need a CB, and we can't currently fabricate any claims over there. There's going to come a time when we can, thanks to claims bordering claims. But we're probably quite a bit away from, we haven't even seen Renaissance yet. Let's not talk about large cities. We'd love to humiliate a rival, but without a good foothold in Ireland, we cannot fight any of our rivals on Ireland, because we can never cross the strait. We don't have a fleet. Gain 50 support for Renaissance in Perth. For very little money. I mean, clearly the bottom option is better than the top option because it's just better. Because we're a free thinker. I could lose 5 prestige. Now, the thing is, well, there's a tiny bit of spread actually because we're a European 10 development province. Okay. It's not a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna spend the 3 ducats. It's all the money I have. On buying half the Renaissance support here that we need. That's not going to be good enough. I mean, at this rate, we're going to have it in, what does it say? 1547. Which is the day when we've already lost this campaign. But still. Long-term rivals, yada yada yada. We did get our core at some point and really pay attention to that. Which means you can always state it. and court. And then I'm gonna wait 2 ticks. Took no longer valid rivals, so I guess I'm gonna have to talk to you and revoke that embargo. We look for a new rival, which there are none next month. So I believe, yeah, now the autonomy here is, well, that's a lot of autonomy actually. Wait, Perth's not the one. Ayrshire is the one, 45%. Now, if I go ahead and do the monopoly of, what is it, wool, right? Something? Pretty sure they're producing, oh, it's for the clergy. I do want more loyalty on the clergy because I want them to be at over 50 when I click the diet button. If I do this and give them the monopoly on wool, there it is. This hasn't updated yet. So right now we get 3.53 ducats. Next month, I assume that's going to be more. Kind of weird how things update on the monthly tick now. Clergy, monopoly and wool, 10 ducats. Heck yeah. Quintuple our money. Mostly the loyalty I'm looking for, but I'll take money now. And yes, mercantilism is good. It's not going to play a huge role in this campaign though. Support the burghers, they gain loyalty and influence, which is fine. Yep. I get some more money. I like money. Now I'm paying for my army, I think, because we're still suppressing those rebels. And they're still... Oh yeah. Now that I've given away the monopoly here, I wanted to increase autonomy. So we have no more unrest. And since we're not getting any of the money from the production anyway, it doesn't hurt as much as it would normally do. It still hurts. Hurts me deeply to press that button every time. But if it means no rebels, it's kind of fine. Now, rivals don't really look all that great, right? No more options. Can't embargo Scotland because we're still truce, yeah. What a shame. We actually countered most of our rebel problems. If we can get these lauded heretics to get to 0, that would be quite excellent. Oh yeah, we don't have an heir. I forgot. I fired our old heir. We could adopt this boy, who's pretty good. Weak claim is going to be rough. 10 pips is great. 5 prestige I don't care about. 2 national unrest is annoying. And a weak claim might be really problematic. I can't. Need to look for that deer. We need a real heir though. We have a good queen. Don't mind the heir being a child, but it needs to be there. Are you at war? It's England, Leinster and Tyrone. Wait, is that against the French then? No. Oh, you declared on Ulster. I see. That's interesting. Can we make use of this? Probably. Because I don't have to be afraid of Ulster anymore. Hey ho, let's go. Am I thinking? The English are going to take care of Ulster. Sure. They're even going to take care of Dumfries for me, the fort. Which is kind of nice. Wait, you have military access through me now. I think you get black flagged when I... Why do you run to the Inner Hebrides? You're just going to run away, right? That's what you're doing. I'm going to declare on Ulster. Scotland's going to come in. I don't need to take Humiliate. Either one. Get a bit more prestige if we did Humiliate. Both of them require us to take the capital of these guys, which we cannot. But I'm not afraid of these guys, so that will be fine. But Conquest allows us more options. Yes, less prestige, but more options. I take this. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna confirm. You did not get black flagged. I thought you would. And you're gonna run away and sit on my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill you in airshow, I guess. And I will at least hit you a lot. I really want to put troops on the ground, or boots on the ground, I guess. Really quickly, so the English can't take all the things. I really just need them to take Ulster. The rest I should leave to me. Try to hunt down that calf, and I can, which is very sweet. And now all we need to do is drop you there. Drop... Did I not check with the leader? Did I have no leader on this army? Whoops. I mean, it worked out, I guess. Not what I planned to do, though. Send you there. I'm gonna send you over to Aberdeen for some more looting. Now we have a siege of Lothian. It's gonna be awesome. I believe this war is gonna keep going. That's an AR now. 433, I'll take it. Still a weak claim. But I'll take it. Average claim. Did you just say weak? Maybe I looked at somebody else. I must have looked at somebody else's country. Was it the Scots? No, you have a strong claim. You have a strong claim. You have a weak claim. Okay, it's these guys I looked at. So I believe that when the Brits piece out Ulster and take it, this is not a vassalize. Don't vassalize them, please. That would be bad. I don't think they will. I think they'll just take it. They have land next door. But if they vassalize them, we're suddenly at war with the Brits. And then we're dead. Or the English, I guess. But the Brits. We are the Brits. And there goes that fort. And I believe there will still be a war. That's what I was trying to say. There will still be a war against Scotland, even if Ulster stops existing. Choose to all the French people. Dumfries is down. No, it's not really much you can do except looting the stuff that I want to loot. Grumble, grumble. Go away from my land. We can't press the button I want to press, so no. I never took care of my fleet, but they're fine. Probably took some damage in a battle there. You know what? I don't know, with the British out, I kind of feel okay leaving you to your own things. Lose 10 Diplo or lose some money? 10 trade power is kind of a lot for us right now. Right? We have 35. It's a third of our trade income. So like 0.15 ducats a month or something. For 10 years. So that's a ducat and a half-ish a year. It's 15 ducats. I'm gonna lose the ducats. I'm not sure that that math is correct at all. I feel like we lost. Nah, maybe not. No, this seems kind of fine. Didn't I just lose 10 trade power somewhere? Oh, was it in Burgundy? Did we lose it in Burgundy? That would have been so funny. I don't see it. Is it a country modifier? No. Confused. It did choose the absent merchant option, right? Not the 10 dip? Weird. If it was anything but Diplo power, I would just grab the inflation, but I think Diplo we don't need that much of. I'll take the 10. Because money is so tight at the moment. So I don't know what's going to happen when... I mean, I guess we can just separate peace out the Scots, right? And then this war's going to end, and that's fine. I hope. We don't need to wait for the British to peace. Now, Thing is, if we just separate piece out the Scots, then the Brits might take land. It's not great. Probably want all of it. No, you don't. You actually just want Ayrshire, which I'm not really willing to give you. They might still take it. It's of strategic interest, but they're not super interested. So what can we do here? Let's have a quick look at some peace deals. Aberdeen, Lothian, Rochborshire, Burg. This thing. I don't think I have claims anywhere. I do not. So I did make them like a fool. So I can't take Lothian, that's what you're saying. Why not? No, I can't. I'm just blind. If I took Lothian, coalition would be technically there, but Scotland and Kildare would have a truce to me. Kildare also might not exist. And there's just Ormond, Tyrconnell, and Ulster. Oh no, Ulster won't exist. But still. It could be okay. Lothian is very powerful, that's why I'm considering it. I could take like war reps. Could, if I want to break your alliance with the French. Which might be good. I really came here for a humiliate. But that's gonna be very rough to get. As long as Dumfries is held. I'm gonna give it a few moments. Can still loot a bit. Quickly check unrest. It's probably kinda okay, yeah. It's gonna loot for a day or two. See if the Brits peace out. Because if they do, then we can take the fort in Dumfries and get a full peace deal. If they don't, which they don't seem to want to, then I'm just gonna have to do the peace myself. Feels like this is peace, right? For us. Brits running away. English. Keep saying the Brits. No more loot. No more loot. Yeah, I think I leave. I don't like it. Yeah. Let's wait for the yearly tick. Maybe that changes something in the English. If the English, the yearly tick doesn't do it. No? Well, fine then. Fine, we just take a normal peace. With the Scots. I think we take Lothian. And man, I want that humiliation, but I can't. I can, but then I don't take Lothian. That seems like a mistake, right? Yeah. Okay. Give me Lothian. Give me humiliate. Can't have it. Give me war reps. Wait, what's going on now? Oh, one reason, really? This changed. Oh, I'm talking to the wrong people. These are the people who should do it. Happily. Yeah. It would even give me something else. Any chance train throw is better? Probably not. Could clear that French alliance. No, I cannot. Okay, fine. Take some ducats. But the inflation is just killing me. No. Yeah, I hate that I can't click this anymore. Right mouse button to remove larger decrements. Okay. Fine. Just this. Truce timer will be okayish long. 68. 11 years. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yes. Gain some power protection still from it because we take land from a rival. And we can talk to you. On behalf of Diplomat. I should just peace them out, right? There's nothing I can do. The Brits are going to take it, the English. If we're lucky, they just take the land. And we wouldn't be able to gain anything. If we're unlucky, they vassalize them, and then we suddenly at war with the English. So we should just peace out. Can't ask for anything because we have 6 war score, but still we need, I think we need 10, right, to ask for anything. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say thank you for the war. White peace is fine. Sentiment. I think that was a good war. Did not get the humiliate I wanted, but we did get Lothian out of it. Which, I almost pressed the wrong plus button. Awesomely, because we already have the state, this is at 50% autonomy already. Which is even more confusing to me, because my provinces, when I give them territorial cores, if I state them, and half the core, they're still at 90%. Something's really broken on that front. But hey. Conquest against England, because they took Ulster, and they did take Dumfries, but they didn't take the rest of the Scots. We should really have best guess on here. Did they break your French alliance? No. And rivaled by Tyrconnell again, which is kind of nice because that means we can counter-rival you. A bit more of the power protection going. Still not enough to do anything useful, but at least do this. Now you kind of like me now, but you still don't feel the alliance at all. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, you really hate me now. You really want my stuff now. Maybe this was a mistake. Well, actually no. They want Ayrshire, the Inner Hebrides, and Argyll. None of which is Lothian, which I just took. They would still want it, even if I wasn't in this position, right? So how the heck do we get somebody now that will help us against Denmark? Rivals Poland, Novgorod, and England. But England hates the fudge out of me. Muscovy still hasn't done their thing with Novgorod. Poland did take Lithuania. They're winning a war against Hungary. How do they feel about Denmark? They don't like Denmark. But they also really don't want to ally me, do they? We'd get rid of the minus 50, of course, because we would cancel the alliance with Denmark first. But they very much don't. I think I need to start fishing for people. Try to find somebody that will flip to liking me. Oh, that's it. Was England in the list for the coalition? Did I not see that? Oh, here's what probably happened. Oh, that's dangerous. So England was not on the list for the coalition because they had a good enough opinion of me that they wouldn't be able to join the coalition. But because they took Dumfries here and or Ulster, they now want a bunch of my land, which makes them hate me, which makes them eligible for the coalition, which might mean we just get to die here. Let me find who else is eligible and maybe improve with them stat. So Ulster can't. Oh, Ulster's dead. Good. Tyrone is a problem. Tyrconnell is a rival, so that won't work. Sligo is my ally, right? They shouldn't matter. Kildare. It's just everybody. Kildare and Tyrone. Why do you hate me? You don't really hate me all that much. Let's come home from Castile. And Poland. try to do some last-ditch coalition prevention. Because that's just mean. Improve. And improve. Please be nice to me. Also, you should be suppressing rebels. Lothian is very unhappy right now. Oh, it's Lothian. Never mind. The Hebrides are kind of fine. Can get them to 0, and I do want that. Yeah, the Scottish are going to rise a bit faster, but now we can get the Lollards to 0. England declare war on Desmond. Which at least, I guess, means they're not going to declare war on me immediately. Argyle gets more goods produced, but I think we don't... No, we do still get production here. Not a lot of money, though, thanks to 70% autonomy. I think I'd just rather have the local trade power and the local unrest reduction. And Gaelra not liking me is, you know, whatevs. How do I find a friend now? This English problem is becoming a, well, problem. Okay, I could seize land in when? Very soon. How about the Frenchman? So far away. And they're allied to Scotland still. That's maybe a reason to break that alliance, just so we can have a chance of allying France. We have a lot of time still. There's still 43 years in the game. And a lot of things can happen in that time. But this hatred of the English is a problem. I mean, the AE is going to drop down, improve relations, we can increase again, but that minus 143 from wanting by provinces, that won't go away, sorry for the plinging, unless the British decide that they don't want my land anymore. Which I guess technically can happen. It's difficult though. You're fighting nobody. You're just eating up Ireland now. Yes, you do. Ooh, I love Forward to Glory. Last jousting tournament. It costs almost no money. It costs me Splendor. Nah, man, I'll take it. Not that I am planning to fight right now, but it's just such a good modifier. I think it's 20 years, right? Get 20 years of last jousting tournament? Yep. It's a very, very good modifier. Gain 10 years with a bit of a bonus, which includes 20% more institution spread, but that's very slow anyway. I'm gonna gain another mercantilism. It'll have to be good. Gee, this is so slow. Is there any decent spread of the institution anywhere? Cardinal is spreading it in London, I guess. I actually wanted to see how it's doing in Denmark, in Sjælland. It's not spreading all that. Oh, there's no cardinal spreading it. Wasn't there a cardinal spreading thing? Am I confusing things? There's a cardinal. Didn't we get the papal bull for that? Oh no, they changed it. Oh no, my trade protection casus belli against Lübeck is gone. Interesting question. Do I invest in boats? Are my boats currently worth their money? Let's see. That's not me. The Isles. We get 6.6 trade power from our allied ships. Which... does it get multiplied by something in the end? Yes. Just a tiny bit though. Let's say 7 of this is my light ships. So if I divide 7 by 32, I get 21%. And then the money I'm making, which is 0.49, is that true? Yeah. Times 0.49. So my light ships are currently making me around 0.11 ducats for my 3 ships. And I'm paying 0.11 ducats for my 3 ships. So we're currently getting essentially nothing, give or take a tiny bit. So it's going to take a long while for boats to pay off if they do that at all. The reason is, of course, that there's not a lot of money in the North Sea to begin with. If we could trade in the Channel, that would be very different. I do generally like the idea of having a navy, and this is a navy that at least pays for itself, but no, I think I'd rather have a bit more of a war chest right now, or invest in something that's at least has a chance of giving me money back anytime soon. I think before colonization really hits, the North Sea is just not going to be that great. I mean, every ducat we take out of the North Sea is a ducat we don't give to the English and these Europeans here. But still. No rivals to choose. Ah, but I should be able to almost a year now, since I should have been clicking this button. So summon the diet. Let's see. Develop the Outer Hebrides. We're no longer a vassal, so it's a lot cheaper to do. Gain loyalty and prestige, which would be okay. Build a castle. I don't have that kind of money. And build to 75% of force limit. Naval force limit. I don't think I want to spend that kind of money right now. Let's go clergy. And spend the admin to develop the Outer Hebrides a tiny bit. And then we take away a bunch of land, of course. Should I do this first? How does it work? Does it matter? I think I should... I don't know how it works. When I develop, who gets... I think I get more crown land, right? So it's not spread evenly. Maybe it doesn't matter the order, but I'm still going to steal the land first. Nobody will be below 30. There will be unrest because of it, but we just reduced the unrest over there. I hope I don't get it over here. We'll see. Seize 5% land for the crown. Puts us over 30 again. Which we could use to turn around and spend it on a dip power gain. I think money might be more relevant than dip power right now. 10% taxes. So maybe we stay at having some land for now. And then I want to do some development in the Outer Hebrides, which requires me to turn on the edict. And click... What do I need to do? Tax, right? Triple check this. Outer Hebrides base tax. Yes. And it's still expensive. Coastline, corruption. But not remotely as expensive as it is when you're a subject. Now Tyrconnell, no longer about rival again, because I just probably developed out of their range. Revoke that embargo. No other possible rivals. I'm not improving with people anymore. Leinster looks like somebody that could join a coalition against me. Let's improve. Oh, you're a vassal. Never mind. Who in Ireland is... Oh. Not a lot of people. You love me. Good. You don't love me. So Ormond might be somebody I want to improve with. Thomond is fine. Clanricarde is fine. Why does Ormond have more? It's September. They're going to drop out of the range soon. Tyrconnell. Gonna be tough. 1.7 yearly. Yeah, let's improve with these guys. Just make sure we don't give England an excuse to be in a coalition against me. I mean, the good thing is that we still have the Danish numbers, although something's happening here on our side, which makes people less interested in joining a coalition against me. We did expand the Isles. We're going to take the free development for it, and should have done this before we develop because, well, let's just reduce development cost a bit. Ooh, we had 44%. But I have no rival that I can insult right now because of a truce to Scotland. That's a shame, because with a scornful insult we would go over 40%. We can't scornful though. Austria declared war on the Papal States, citing imperial liberation. Well, that's a rare sight. So the Pope owns Arezzo, which is Empire land, and the Pope is not in the Empire, so here comes the might of the Empire. Who's on the Pope's side, though? Nobody. Just silly. Only silly people. Okay, how to find a friend. How to win friends and influence people. We're not going to do that this episode. We're done once more. I think we did good with the Scottish War, but I'm still scared and I still don't know where to go from here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if there's anything you want to say, then the comment section would be the place to do it. It's a good place. Go there. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.